You all just finished factoring a trinomial where the leading coefficient wasn't 1. Let's see how that one went. So the problem that I gave you all was 5x squared plus 12x plus 4, and you all got to factor it. So hopefully we're doing some guess and check factoring. So we started out with a couple sets of parentheses, and the first times the first gives you 5x squared. And you guys hopefully are learning to love prime numbers because there's only one option with 5x squared. It's got to be 5 and 1, so 5x and 1x. The last term should multiply to give you a positive 4. So the positive means my signs are the same. I look to my middle term. It's positive, so I know both of my signs are plus and plus. They're adding. Then my last term is a 4. So with 4, you've got two options. It's either 4 and 1 or it's 2 and 2. And so you just try one and you just see how it works. And the combinations do matter. So like if you put the 4 with the 5x or the 4 with the x, like you're going to get different products. So let me show you all of the combinations here. So we could either do 4 and 1 like that, and it would check, let's see, the outside 5x times 1 would be 5x. Inside 4 times x is 4x, and that would add to be 9x, so that doesn't work. You can try switching them, and it will give you a different product because they're multiplied differently. So we could do a 1 and a 4 like that. And then that would multiply 5x times 4 is 20x. 1 times x is 1x, and that would add to be 21x, which is still not what we're looking for. So I know 4 and 1 doesn't work, so let's try 2 and 2. And if I check that, 5x times 2 is 10x. 2 times x is 2x, and those are going to add to give you 12x, which is exactly what we're looking for. There's the one you want. A little hint along with this is sometimes you can guess a little bit with odds and evens. So if you notice 4 and 1 had one even and one odd, and 5 and 1 are both odds. And so an even times an odd is an even, and odd times an odd is an odd. And so this would always give you odd numbers. If you notice 9x and 21x were both odd. Versus the 2 and the 2, 2 times something is even, 2 times something is even, and an even plus an even is going to give you an even, and which is what we're looking for. And so if you thought along those lines, you may be able to get to the 2 and the 2 a little bit faster. But that's the combination that works. If you have them in reverse order, if you have like x plus 2 and 5x plus 2 in that order, that is also correct.